Hey, warm blessings. I'm back from vacation. I am making my Sin of the Month samples. They came while I was gone. And so I'm just showing y'all how I do them. I may have done this video or a post similar to it last month. I don't remember. I don't really remember what I ate this morning for breakfast. In fact, I didn't eat breakfast. So there's that. But anyway, I'm just going to show you again, try to have a quick video so that you can tag your people in it when they ask how to make samples in the summer and stuff. So usually I would do felt samples for the summer. Felt meaning literally a piece of felt. You can get little Scentsy bars that are harder felt off the Scentsy store, or you can go to Walmart and get you a sheet of craft felt, a square. It's like 24 cents, 25 cents, and you can cut them up into pieces. Mine are not pretty. I don't care. I also had bought a while back off of Amazon these little felt circles. I would probably use 2, maybe 3 in a bag. I don't know. I'm going to use what I have where I am with what I got, right? The next thing I do is I take my bar of wax out of the clamshell. I take a plastic cutting board that I don't really use for food. This is literally just for sampling. And I take the bar apart and I put it on the sheet. And I put it in the microwave for like 13 to 15 seconds. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to cut these felt samples. And so I want it to be a little bit softer, because if your bar is cold, or regular temperature, the samples when you cut them will crack and crumble, and it'll kind of just whatever, which I guess it really wouldn't matter, because the whole point of what I'm going to tell you right now is why I do this. But I actually do this year round now. I don't really make the cute molds anymore, but I'm not. If you like to make cute sample molds, melting it, pouring it in there, you do you, boo boo. But that's not my life right now. But I do these year round. So anyway, for the summertime, I don't melt down anything and put it into dip the felt and then stick it in the bag and whatever. I don't do that anymore. What I do for summertime is I am literally going to take my little plastic bag, 2x3, Walmart craft jewelry section, or you can get them on Amazon, 2x3. I do not pay more than $1 per 100, because I know that you can get that at Walmart. I also know that you can get them on Amazon, but when you're looking on Amazon, just keep in mind, don't pay more than $1 per 100 bags, okay? So I'm going to take a piece of felt, and then I'm going to just take one of these little pieces. Like, look at this one. I use a vegetable cutter. This is a Pampered Chef vegetable cutter. You can get them at like any store for like $2. Don't feel like it has to be a certain brand name. Or you can use a serrated steak knife. But the reason that I use it serrated or rippled, it's not really for the texture and the cuteness. I don't really care about that. But it just helps it to cut a little bit easier. And again, warming the bar for about 13 to 15 seconds in the microwave works so much better. It helps the pieces to not crumble apart when you cut them. So I just take a cube and start cutting. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing and why. So yeah, this one looks pretty good. So I try to do them as thin as I possibly can, because I want to get as many of this. I only use 1 bar for samples, and I send my Sin of the Month samples to my customers who shop with me for the last 3 months. If they have shopped recently, they get an actual sample or felt sample. And then if they haven't shopped for 3 months, if they're on their last month, then they get a postcard with the scratch and sniff sticker. So anyway, I cut these super thin. All of this, how many did I just get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces out of that 1 cube. This one, as you can tell, is the end piece, so it's a little thicker. That's not really going to ship or mail, because I mail my Sin of the Month samples. I'm just going to take my vegetable cutter, serrated steak knife, whatever, and just kind of hold it and shave. I'm going to try to even it out a little bit, just shave it down a little bit. So I get this little chunk here. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to put that in my odds and ends pile. And what will happen is, because it's summertime, that's why it really doesn't matter what these look like. If they crumble apart, it really doesn't matter. Because what's going to happen is, because it's summer and you're mailing these, if these are the ones that you're mailing, when you stick this little thin piece in here with the felt, the summer heat, when you put it in the mailbox as it's in transit to your customer, it's going to melt and the felt's going to soak it up anyway. So I'm done with the whole melting the bar of wax down in a Pyrex dish on the stove with the water boiling. I'm done with that, and like dipping felt in it and then laying it on wax paper to dry and then bagging it. Not about that life anymore. Not during the summertime. Let the heat help you. Remember, simplicity is important. Work smarter, not harder. Another thing I have are these little return address labels that says, enjoy your free sample. This is a felt sample. Smell it and or melt it in your mini warmer and then toss the felt away. Call me when you need more. These go on all of my felt samples, because I know people are going to be like, what the heck is this? Especially if it's a newer customer, or maybe someone who's had a consultant before and they've never received a felt sample. Most of my customers know what these are. In my VIP group, and on my stories, sometimes I will actually tell my customers occasionally. You're going to be getting samples of like this in the summertime. And if it's melted and there's a piece of wax or felt in there, you can actually smell it. You'll probably smell it in your mailbox when you open it anyway. Or you can actually put it in the freezer for about 5 minutes, take it out of the freezer, shake it out of the bag into your warmer, and you can melt it and see what the warm throw smells like. That's what I would tell them all throughout the year. But right now in the summertime, they're going to smell that warm throw when they open their mailbox because it's already going to be warming for them. So most of my customers literally have told me many times that they take it out and they go, it smells good, or not my jam, and they throw it away. So that's my number one reason why I don't waste a lot of time on samples. Now, if making samples really cute and pretty, and the fancy little molds, the little pineapples and the Scentsy molds and the stars and whatever, if that brings you joy, you do it. Do it, do it, do it. Don't let me talk you out of it. This is just a stage in my life where I'm at where I can't do fancy things. So again, with this, even though these are chunkier and it's going to make my mail seem a little bit thicker, and what I could do is go ahead and put it in these bags and just sit it outside for a little while right now because it's hot enough. I could just sit it outside in the bag, and this felt's going to soak up this little thick chunk of wax. So it'll be ready for me to mail. It'll be a lot thinner. But these right here, these are the odds and end pieces off of my cubes as I cut them. See, like that cube is kind of crazy. I would cut those odds and ends off and then still use them for samples, man. I don't waste. What is it? Won't not, waste not, waste not, won't not. I don't know. Anyway, all right. For a party bag. Yeah, so if you like to do them, I mail, and the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I'm mailing all of this stuff. So I need it to be very thin. I needed to ship for a 55-cent stamp. That's it, 55 cents. And so if you want to make your cute, fancy little samples for, maybe you're having an open house and you want people to have like a sample bar, I would make them a little bit cuter than for my customers. I haven't done an open house in a year, but when I do one coming up, oh God, like soon, because the new catalog's coming out in August, right? So it'll be sometime in July when I do my open house. Yeah, I'll make some cute samples then for them to have a sample bar. Or if you do a bag party and you want the samples to be cute, yeah, that's cool. But if you're mailing something right now in the summertime, just know it is going to arrive to them already melted. So don't waste your time melting your wax and dipping your felt and laying it on wax paper. Just cut thin slices, put it in with a piece of felt from Walmart, stick it in your bag, and send it out. It will be plenty melted when they receive it. Okay, y'all have a great day. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be working again. It was nice to take a vacation, but back at it. All right, y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.